Hey guys, I just finished a mini project and I am too excited to share it with you. So I wanted to show you, I know I had told you that I have this lists book, right? And this was a skinny one that I made myself, and that when it was full, I was going to move to this one. So I'm getting ready to move into this book. I've got a couple of pages left in here, and I'm wanting to track a couple of more things, so I thought now would be a really good time to move over. I've also got a new Foxy notebook cover coming. I finally figured out that the slim size is going to be the perfect one for me. So I'm in planner, I have planner peace now, but when that thing gets here, I'm gonna be in planner heaven. And of course I will walk through it with you with the unboxing when I get it. So I'm ready to retire this guy, and this is where I'm moving into. And the reason I wanted to show you this individually is because I wanted to have different sections in the notebook, and I wasn't sure how to do it. So I thought about what could I do for tabs, what could I do for various ways to have a really clean looking, you know, beautiful, simple notebook. And I had some trouble figuring out how exactly I was going to achieve that. But what I ended up doing was using the magic of Avery see-through clear labels. And the other thing that I did was make these tabs. Let's see if I can get them to focus there. So I made these little tabs, and you see each one of them is a different color, different pattern. So I kind of want to walk you through what I did. So and there's nothing in here yet, so I can take you through it. I printed out a bunch of section headings on clear return address labels, and then anything that I had left over, I found my favorite quotes about writing. And interestingly enough, I find that as a writer, I am very underrepresented in the planner community, only in that there are very few like stamp sets or sticker sets and stuff that are really geared towards writers, you know, write every day, editing is your best friend, you know, just stuff like that. I mean, artists are represented, planner girls obviously are represented, writers I find kind of not so much. So what I ended up doing was printing out a bunch of my favorite quotes on writing from a bunch of my favorite authors or people that I look up to, or just quotes that I really liked. There are one or two in here that I don't know who the person is. No, there's one person in here that I don't know who they are, but I like the quote, so I'm keeping it. And then I just put all those on these stickers. Well, I put them into a Word document specifically made to go with this label, and then I just printed them out, good to go. So I kind of wanted to show you what I ended up doing in here. So everybody has a secret world inside of them. That's Neil Gaiman. He's like my BFF, even though, you know, I met him one time and it wasn't really, it was at a book signing at like a huge event. So by met him, I mean like I said hello to him and he said hello to me and he signed my book, and that was it. So yeah. So then my headers are books to read, movies to watch, wish list to buy. I have a couple of different wish lists in here. There's a wish list to do, stuff I want to do, and I'm sorry this keeps going in and out of focus as I turn pages. Wish list to go, places I want to go. Number one on here is going to be back to Japan, let me tell you. Things to check out, just in general. Vacation time tracker, so this is so I can keep track of my vacation time off from work. Exercise tracker, because I haven't been exercising and I think it's important that I start getting back into a routine, so I'm hoping that by holding myself accountable, I'll, you know, be a little more responsible about it. So that's what that's designed for. Library book tracker. Now that I'm living in a town with an excellent library, I will be using it much more, which hopefully also means I'll be saving some money on Amazon. But I always end up misplacing or forgetting what I have out and having late fees. So, you know, for an organized person, that's one place that I like completely just, I'm a loser. So this hopefully will help me track my library books. This one is an expenses tracker, and this is just a single page. I'm actually going to just print out, I'm going to create an insert and tip it in here so I can just do it for the month that I'm in, because next month, August, is a no spend month for me, so I'll start in September with my expenses, because I want to keep much better track and not just be like, hey, let me just buy this. Oh, I want it, I'll buy it. Like, I can't be doing that anymore. And then this is a publication tracker. So as you may have, if you may remember hearing me say, if you've been watching my videos all along, or if you went back into the backlog, which if you did, awesome. I am planning on self-publishing a novelette this fall sometime. So I'm going to start tracking, you know, what I publish, what format, if I got paid, stuff like that. So that's going to go here. And then I've got another set of tabs back here. This is blog notes. So if I'm thinking about posts or whatever, I can keep those notes here. And I have a blog and YouTube planner, which is in here. So I can also be keeping notes in here, but I don't keep this with me all the time. This stays on my desk. This is in my notebook all the time. So I can always take notes here and then transfer them if I need to. But we're gonna go over this next week because it's one of those ZLYC notebooks. So more to come there. And then the last tab in here is, and it's almost half the book, not quite, just general notes. So this is just anything that doesn't fall under these categories can just go in here. If I'm on the phone, if I'm, you know, doing research, asking questions, whatever, any general notes can go in here. And then in the back, I put a Smeed adhesive pocket, which I got off eBay. And then these are the hex stickers that came with my recent Scarlet Lime kit. So I decided to actually use those as the tabs, so you can kind of see, like, let's do this blue one because it's very distinctive. You can see that it's half of a hex there, and then I just folded it back, making sure to leave a little bit of room, right, off the edge, and then it's the other half of the hex is there. And what that allows me to do is have really cute, like, they look like little arrows on the page. They're super cute. They don't take up a lot of space, and they're secure. They're not like a post-it note that's gonna go flapping off. They're secure. They're cute, they're compact, and they don't stick out super far, which is so important to me because I hate it when you've got tabs flipping out all over the place, because if they get in the way of this elastic getting over the book, game over. That is like pet peeve number one for me. So I hate overhanging tabs. So this is very compact, it's very clean, and it was really quick and simple and easy to do. So I just wanted to show that with you. I'll share any resources in the links below. So if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't like the video, to take a line from Max No Sleeves, thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to do so. I'm really glad you're here, and I will be back again next week with the review of those ZLYC books. Until then, have a good one.